lights fill the city. There are people everywhere. The snow is falling white and pretty as I stroll on my way to you.
Good morning, friends. I hope your day is treating you well. I am starting a Wednesday in my life. It's Thursday for you, I believe. Today is therapy day. I also am doing kind of a non-conventional work day. It's 7:30 if you were wondering. Hey Google, stop. That's when we were supposed to take the kiddo to school, but they've already left. So I am, gearing up for kind of a non-conventional work day. I have some writing I want to do. I have therapy. So I think I'm going to go to therapy and then head to like a cafe or something and do some writing. I also have to edit yesterday's vlog. So I'll probably sit down and do that this morning from home. I don't know if I'll film that or not. But yeah, we're just going to do kind of an unconventional work day in my life. Right now, I want to make some coffee. So we're gonna journey. Also, yeah, I just took a shower. This isn't like a new look. I bought reusable Keurig pods because I feel guilty. And because there's like lots of we have so much coffee because we get it for the espresso. And I feel like we could better use it. The only downside for me is, one, I kind of have to like dial it in, like get the ratios correct, figure out what that's gonna look like. And I also sometimes get really anxious with like good coffee because it's lighter roast, or good coffee to me. It's lighter roast. It's usually fresher, which means it's like just more potent. It's got more caffeine in it, and sometimes that makes me anxious. And I typically will drink it black. I don't really like cream in it, so you don't have like the milk fats to kind of cut off that jitteriness. I don't know the science. All I know is some black specialty coffee makes me anxious, but a Keurig like barely impacts me at all. So I really want this to work though. I really want this to work because I love good coffee. So we're gonna try, and I'm gonna hope it's just like dosage, you know, like for pour over I would typically do like 30 grams of coffee to like 510 grams of water. So I need to just do the math of like what that looks like. I usually do 10 ounces of water for a Keurig coffee. So I need to like figure out what the ratio is gonna look like. I'm gonna do the math, we're gonna figure it out, and hopefully we have like delicious, yummy coffee. So we tried the Keurig and it just came out like water, so probably need to like make the grind finer maybe use less water. I don't know yet, but I'm not doing that today. Today we just want coffee. So we started the cappuccinos. I made espresso. Obes is gonna make milk, and then we're gonna sit down and have coffee together. And that's on that. I'll try again another day. Hello, it's a little bit later. I did not get to edit the vlog. So that's cute. I have that to do. My iPad keeps dying in the middle of the night, even if it's not being used, which I don't think that used to happen. Like, I feel like it used to be able to just like put it like on the table and it would just get, like, it wouldn't die. I don't know. Anyway, I tried to charge it this morning. I don't know how much charge is left. I usually edit on the iPad just because it's easier. So I think I'm just going to have to figure that out. Worst case scenario is like tonight, the video goes up later tonight than I want it to, because I really do want to write today and I want to make that a priority. And sometimes those two kinds of work don't go together very well. So, yeah, I just need to figure that out. So I am at my therapist's office a little bit early. I'm here like, it's like 10:30. My appointment's at 11. But I have a Q&A on Instagram to do today, so I figure Obes is off work. It's just hard to do that stuff in a shared space. So I figure I'll just come to the office a little bit early, do my Q&A, or like start my Q&A from the car. And then we'll go to therapy. Today's gonna be a doozy. I just know it. Like, I'm already like emotional. Like, my emotions are just like right here at the surface. And therapy's gonna just rip it open. So, looking forward to that. It'll make for good writing, I think. So, guess that's good. Bright side, right? So, anyway, I will, I guess, check back in after therapy. I was right about therapy breaking me apart. I cried a lot. And it wasn't fun. I mean, it's nice to have someone to talk to, and sometimes you're just like, but I just want to ignore that feeling, please. Just tell me it's all my fault and that I can just like fix it because I can control myself. That makes sense to me. But no. So, I am gonna go to lunch. I'm not gonna write at this particular place. I'm gonna just go have lunch. I think I'm gonna bring my book and read. And then, I'm gonna go to a coffee shop to write after, or to edit the vlog after. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Right now I'm getting lunch because it is 12:30 and I need to. So that's all we gotta know, right? Yeah, I think that's it. Hello. I decided to just come into the office. I have still not finished editing the vlog. It's like 2:30. So I'm gonna do that. There was a file on my computer here that I needed in order to like finish that. So I'm gonna grab that, finish the editing, get that posted, then we'll see what else I can get up to. I don't know. It's very quiet in here, which is kind of nice, honestly. I'm not mad at it. It's a nice rainy day, and I'm just gonna enjoy the peace that is this office space. Oh God, crying eyes. Therapy days are tender. I'm gonna try and not whisper. There's no one else. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone else here, so I can talk on a normal volume. I just always feel like I need to whisper. I thought one of the questions I get a lot is, what is your editing process? And I have a very simple editing process, and I thought I would show it to you while we're here. Right now I'm filming on a Sony, what are you? A Sony A1500, and I really like it in terms of like focus and quality of video. But I do find that when I film on my phone, it's just like a little bit easier to manage in terms of like moving the camera around or getting wider angles. And just like technologically it's a little bit easier, so I don't regret doing that sometimes either, if I'm honest. But I have tried a lot of different softwares, and I like to keep things easy for myself, especially things that like I'm still like a beginner at, you know. I don't like to overcomplicate it. So what I use is InShot, and I use it on my iPad. I will show you what it looks like. But in order to do that with this camera, I use my SD card to move, you know, upload the files to my desktop, and then I airdrop them to my iPad. That's just like the easiest way. So let me point you to my iPad screen, and then I'll show you I'll do like a little video and show you my editing process. Just as a reminder, like this is not my area of expertise. This is just how I do it to keep things simple. So let's say I'm doing a video. I'll go here, and then I'll pull the clips that I want to pull. So let's just do the intro clips. Dun, 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 dun. And then they upload in the order that you do them. The cool thing about InShot is that you can do like your filter. And I use this one usually, and then you can like adjust it, and this double check applies it to all of the files. So I just apply the filter that I want to the files, and then I go through and I pick, you know, you pick the point that I want to edit at. I just do split and then take it out, and then I can like watch it. The other thing that you can do in InShot is you can do speed. So like if I want to speed something up, it's it's just so easy. You can also do animation. Like if you want to do a transition, they have all of these different elements. So I'll show you stickers. You can do text through sticker. Pip is where you like, if you want a video within a video, put it right there. The other thing to keep in mind is music. So when you do music here, I always do imported for copyright reasons. So I have all of this in there. So if I wanted to do this song, then I just go boop, and then it lets you edit it here. When you hit volume, you can go fade in, fade out, bring your volume down, etc. And I use Epidemic Sound for my music, so it's always copyright free. And you can also, right in the app, you can voice record. So I can do a voiceover just like this if I want to. And then it just leaves it there, and you can move it around, cut it, you know, edit it if you want to. So that is what I do. So that is the app I use, and that's kind of what it looks like to be in there. Now, how like my process is more like I pull it all into InShot. The first run that I do is going to be just getting the like, what do I want in this video? So what am I speeding up? What am I cutting out? Am I cutting out any like ums, ohs, that sort of thing? I don't cut out all of those things, obviously, because I don't know, I like to leave some in there. It feels more natural and real. At the same time, so I do that first run, and then the second run, I go in, I add music, I add text, I add transitions. So that's all of that, and then I export it and then upload it to YouTube. I like to upload to YouTube from my desktop, so I usually will airdrop the video back to my desktop, just because the place to type in everything that you need, like tags, end cards, things like that, is just generally better there. So that's how I do that. The thumbnails I do in Canva. And is there anything else? I think that's about it. That's my process. Keep it very, very simple. InShot's the best one that I found. Next to that, I've tried CapCut. That was a recommendation from a friend of mine, and you can use that on a desktop, which is the only downside to InShot, is that it's not on a desktop. There's just like a few things about it that I don't love as much, like being able to add filters to all of the thing really easily, or being able to mute all of it really easily. Those things kind of hold me back. And I think I like just using my pencil. I think it takes me less time. It's just a little bit easier for me to do. So that is my editing process. That's on that. And you know, I think what I'm gonna do is end the vlog here. It is like 5:15. I'm still at the office. I still have work to do. So I think I'm just gonna try to like buckle in and knock it out. But I will see you all tomorrow for day 4 of Vlogmas. Bye.